What's up everyone, I'm Dizzy, and today we will be having a look at my top 5 least favorite servant designs in FGO. Before we start, be sure to like and subscribe to catch my latest videos and help out the channel. A quick note, this is just taking in the visual designs. I'm not taking personality or gameplay into consideration here. Let's just get right into it. Starting off at number 5, we have Romulus. No, not this one. This one is gorgeous. I'm talking about the OG version. I don't know what is it about this version. I just never liked how he looks. I don't know if it's just like the design in general or the color palette that I'm not the biggest fan of, especially the Final Ascension. And I don't know what is it that he's wearing. Like, I love abs as much as the next guy, but that's the type of thing that a male stripper would wear instead of a freaking founding god. His weapon also looks kinda goofy sometimes. I mean, look how massive the spear is. And the fact that he's just, like, whenever he's fighting or attacking, his animation is just like him holding one hand and like swinging it around like it's nothing. Please give him an animation update so he doesn't just swing his massive spear like some wooden stick he found on the street. I know my argument doesn't really sound as strong, but it's just been something that I've always had in my mind, and that is probably why I really use him. Coming up at number 4, we have the Wizard in Menlo, Thomas Edison. Before you go down into the comments and tell me paragraphs about the lore and why he looks like that, I can read. I've played the game. I know why. Just why does he look like that? Like how did they come up with this decision? It's like All Might and Mufasa had a baby and decided to be the most patriotic American citizen ever. Don't get me wrong, I love Edison as a character, but how come Tesla gets to look like some lightning god while Edison is like a buffed lion plushie? Also, why does he have rainbows on his back? I never understood like these weird rainbow capes. I get that he's credited for inventing light and like, but can they just be a normal cape made of light or something? Why does it have to? I don't get that. Like, the rainbow is just too colorful to be like to take him seriously. I mean, lions are cool, but I just wish he's a bit cooler. I can't really take him seriously whenever he appears in the screen. Also, can he get an animation update like Tesla, please? Despite his latest buff, I feel like this game just did Edison a bit dirty. Coming up at number 3, and this will cause some outrage, we have Minamoto Noriko. Hold up! Before you go down into the comments, just hear me out. Just hear me out. I love Raiko as a character. I freaking love her. I've been using her for such a long time and she just carried me so far. Like, it's Mama Raiko, come on. But her design is just a bit too unfeasible. Like, it doesn't seem feasible at all. It breaks all the laws of physics and makes the study of human anatomy pointless. I think it's Rita's art style, which if you like Rita's art style, you can go ahead, but it's not for me. And it's kinda hard to find a cool fan art of her. They're all just like fan service fan arts. Or like, the only time you can see her actually looking cool is in the comics. She is just a cool character. I wish she can be even cooler instead of just being, I don't know, Rule 34 the whole time. Also, one more thing. What is she actually wearing? I actually never thought about it, but now that you think about it, like, what is she actually wearing? Is it like a jumpsuit? I would love to see a male version of Raiko. Yeah, just a thought, but still love Raiko though. Just wish her design was more normal. Coming up at number 2, we have Julius Caesar. Man, this guy was done so wrong. How do you go from being basically the most famous Roman ever, like no one doesn't know who Julius Caesar is, to this? How? Why? Again, the comic relief, I get it, and I'm not body shaming Julius Caesar or anything, but one of his attack animations is him just literally rolling like Sonic and attacking. How can I take him seriously? It's just sad to see sometimes, but really hope they make a different version of him, maybe like a caster or a ruler, because he always complains about him being a saber. But I don't know, like, I would love to see a 5-star version of Julius Caesar. That would just be epic, but don't think it will be happening soon. Before we get to our number 1, here are some dishonorable mentions. We have Boudica and Ushiwakamaru. They are kind of for the same reason. With Boudica, it's mainly her first ascension. Why is a queen wearing a bikini? It just looks dumb. It's pure fan service at this point, and I don't really like it. And as for Ushi, it's just what she's wearing. I genuinely love everything about Ushi. Like, I love everything about her. She was amazing in Babylon anime, but I always remember that she's basically walking around half naked. So yeah, the CN version gave like a more censored version of Ushi, which I actually weirdly kinda like, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, coming up at number 1 is none other than Eric Bloodaxe. You probably forgot about this guy, didn't you? Which further proves my point. This guy probably has one of the lamest designs I've ever seen. Heck, Vikings from proper history probably look even cooler or flashier than this guy. He's literally just a muscular guy with a shield and an axe. I swear he looks like a background character from Vinland Saga. The only cool thing about this guy might be his axe, but honestly his design is something that like, a toddler can come up with. And I know I said I won't mention personality, but I gotta say, as a berserker who doesn't speak much, he kinda need to have a cooler design for him to be relevant, but he doesn't have that as well. Like I genuinely forget he exists in the game, and I have him like fully ascension and everything, but I've never actually bothered using him. And I'm not saying that all designs should be flashy, they just need a bit of character. For example, like Arash or Hector, they look like normal human beings, and there's nothing so flashy about them, but they're just cool. I love the design despite it being nothing special, and I wish like Eric got the same treatment at least. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with the list? We can discuss it down in the comment section. Be sure to check out my vet review and like and subscribe to this shitty channel. Bye!